Hello everyone. So this video is going to be a brief overview on how to use Groupanizer and specifically how to use it to access learning tracks, sheet music, and how to upload recordings and change your learning status for your music. So what you need to do first is go to our Groupanizer website. That is at https://olympia.groupanizer.com. And that should take you to the login screen that we're looking at right now. And what you do when you get there is you put in your username or the email address that you're using with Groupanizer and your Groupanizer password, and you can go ahead and log in. Now, if you're watching this video, I would recommend that you kind of follow along and just pause the video every now and then and try to kind of do what I'm doing, just so you can practice and it will help you remember better. So anyway, moving on. This is the home page for our Groupanizer website. I'm not really going to talk about all of this stuff right now because we're really going to be focusing on the music section. But I just want to point out that if you are on a phone, it might look a little bit different. So I'm going to show you what it might look like if you access it on, let's say, an iPhone. So here's a phone, and you can see all of that content is still there. It's just rearranged a little bit so that it fits better on the screen. But what I really want to point out is this little black square with the 3 white lines in it. This is called a hamburger menu. What you do is you just click the hamburger and you can see the big sidebar that you can see on the regular desktop website. So since this sidebar would take up most of the screen if it was always visible, they kind of hide it away in the hamburger menu. And then you can just access it by clicking the hamburger and getting to it that way. So whenever you need the sidebar, just remember, click on the hamburger. All right, so let's go back to desktop view. And here is our big sidebar. And if you're on the main view and you don't like looking at the sidebar all the time, you can still click the hamburger and it will go away. So it works on both. Anyway, we're going to focus on music for this little tutorial. So we're going to go to the sidebar and we're going to click My Music. Okay, so once you get to My Music, you should see something like this. And you're going to see all of the songs that Olympia Chorus has and all the different kind of categories. So we have the regular repertoire, which is songs that you should either already know or be learning. Regional repertoire, which is songs that you're expected to know for like regional or international events. And the holiday repertoire, which is for usually Christmas, but holidays. And so also next to some of the songs, you might notice some little squares with colors and numbers. So those little squares are representing your progress on learning the song. And down at the bottom of the page, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see all of these squares and numbers and kind of a short definition of what they mean. So the 0 means you haven't started learning the song yet. A 1 means you started learning it. 2 means you have the notes and words and you could potentially do a one-on-one if asked. 3 means you've submitted a recording for your section leader to check. 4 means you've passed the recording and the section leader will probably assign the 4 to you. A 5 would mean your section leader has heard your recording and wants you to try again. The 6 is for checking choreography, and the 7 means I'm totally ready to sing this in a performance. So those are the 7 levels of readiness. Now, looking at the songs, so you can see all kinds of different levels of readiness for me here. Let's say that I want to look at the sheet music for a song. How can I do that? So let's go ahead, let's look at Ain't Misbehavin'. Okay. If I click on Ain't Misbehavin', it takes me to a page all about that song. And I can see some interesting information about the song. This music assignment thing, which may or may not show up on yours, I'm not sure. But most importantly, the attached files section. So attached files is where you're going to find all of our sheet music and all of our learning tracks. So each song is going to have that section. And if sheet music has been uploaded, it will be under the music files section here at the bottom. And this little PDF file is our sheet music. So if I go ahead and click on that, there it is. There's our beautiful sheet music. And now I can look at that. I could download this to my computer. I could print it out. I can do whatever I want to. And here I have access to it. Going back, if I look at learning tracks, here you can see a list of all of our learning tracks. And you have two options here. You can either just play the learning track right from the website, or you can download the learning tracks to your computer or your phone and play them with whichever media player you like to use. So like if you just click the little circle with the triangle, that's the play button. That will load the song down here and then start playing it. You can pause and play it just by clicking this button here. Or if you click this one, it will ask you to download the song. All right, so that's how we access our learning tracks. Okay, I'm going to go back to my music, which I can either do by hitting the back button, or if I want to just use the sidebar, I can go click my music again just to get back to this section. And if you ever get lost on the website, just go to your hamburger menu, and this is going to be kind of like your home base. If you want to go to the home page, it's main dashboard. If you want to get to the music, it's my music. So no matter where you are, if you go to the hamburger menu and click my music, it'll take you back here. All right. So let's say I've been working on a song and I want to change my status on the song. So let's say I've started working on Hallelujah and I want to change my status from a 0 to a 1 for learning. Instead of clicking the song name, what you're going to do is you're going to click Manage for that song right here. So I'm going to click the Manage option. And here we're going to see a little bit of details about myself and the music. And here's my status, right? So it says I haven't started it. In order to change the status, what you need to do is in the Update Status section right under all that, you're going to change the state to whatever status you want, and I'm going to change mine to learning. If you want to put in a little comment about the song or about your learning the song, you can type it in here. And if you're changing the status and you want your section leader or somebody to know about it, you can assign it to a checker. So like baritone section leader is Margaret. So I would say, I want Margaret to know I'm learning this song. And if you check the little checkbox, that will send Margaret an email saying, hey, somebody updated their music status and they want you to know. Okay? If I don't want Margaret to know, I can just uncheck that box. And, well, it won't send her an email. She can still see it on the Groupanizer website, but it won't bug her with an email. And then once you have everything selected that you want, you have to hit save. None of this stuff will be in effect until you hit the save button. So don't forget to hit the save button. Now once I hit save, the page will refresh and you can see my status is now changed to learning. Great. So that's how you change your music status. Now let's go one step further. Let's say I need to change my status to recording check and upload a recording. So this is actually a two-step process. Okay? So first, you're going to do what we did before and change your status to recording check. Again, you can write any comments you want in here. You're going to select who is going to listen to your recording. For recording check, you probably do want to send an email so they know right away when you've submitted one. And you're going to click save. Do not forget to click save, right? So that has updated my status to recording check. And if Margaret saw this right now, she might be a little confused because I have not actually submitted a recording yet. So I've said ready for recording check, but I haven't uploaded any recordings of myself. So now we have to remember to do part 2, which is submit our recording. So if we keep scrolling down here, you'll see this little section called recordings, and there's a space for you to add a new file. All right. So to do that, you're going to click this Browse button, and whatever operating system you're on, phone, computer, whatever, you're gonna be browsing for your recording file. Usually recordings are MP3 files. So you can see mine is baritone.mp3. Sometimes though you can see it might be MP4, M4A, WAV. So it might be any of these types of files. And once you've selected the file that you want to use as your recording, you need to click upload. Okay, like the save button, do not forget to click the upload button, because you might think, oh, I already selected the file, but don't forget this. So you click upload, and it might take a little while. It might take a little longer if your internet's a little slow. And then you'll see this file information. You'll see a link to your file, and then you have the option to submit it for recording or to remove it. So this is kind of a three kind of button click process. You've got to find the file, upload the file to the website, and then you have to submit the file. Okay, so don't forget to click submit. And once you've done all of that, you can see that now right up here, right above the recording section for some reason, uh, is my file, which I can now actually play by clicking that play button right on the website. And now anybody or any computer that you're on, if you go to Groupanizer and look at your recordings, you should be able to access it no matter what computer you're on. So this is stored on the website now. And your section leader should be able to see it as well. Alright, so that is how you submit a recording for a song. And the rest will be up to your section leader, and hopefully one day you'll see a notification saying your status has been changed to recording pass. Alrighty, so that's about it for how to look at sheet music, how to listen to learning tracks, and how to upload recordings and change your learning status on Groupanizer. So hopefully you found this video informative, and feel free to watch it over and over again and work your way through it. All right, I will see you guys next time.